Here's the full version, 2,700 words in English, keeping the emotional and storytelling style intact. Fukuiraptor, the mysterious predator of ancient Japan. Fukuiraptor, the enigmatic hunter of the early Cretaceous, a dinosaur that once prowled the lands of Japan millions of years ago, carrying within its body both ferocity and mystery. Let us journey back in time and open the door to the lost world where this predator once lived, hunted, and inspired awe. Name and era. The name Fukuiraptor means the predator from Fukui. It was first discovered in the late 20th century in the Katsuyama area of Fukui Prefecture, Japan. This dinosaur lived around 127 to 115 million years ago, during the Early Cretaceous period. That age was a golden era of life on Earth. Giant sauropods still roamed, early mammals were beginning to appear, birds were diversifying, and the first flowering plants began to change the face of forests. In this vibrant ecosystem, Fukuiraptor carved out its role as a cunning hunter. Appearance and size. Fukuiraptor was not as massive as the mighty Tyrannosaurus or Spinosaurus, but it was perfectly built for speed and precision. Length around 4.2 meters, some adults may have reached 4.5 meters. Weight between 250 to 400 kilograms, about the size of a large African lion. Build, lean, agile, with strong legs adapted for fast pursuit. Special feature, enormous, 24 centimeters long curved claws on its hands. These claws, sharp and deadly, resembled scythes. At first, paleontologists thought Fukuiraptor was a close relative of Velociraptor because of these claws. But later studies revealed a much more complex story. Its head was narrow, its jaws not exceptionally powerful but lined with sharp teeth, perfect for slicing meat rather than crushing bone. The claws and its speed were its true weapons. Habitat: ancient Japan. Imagine Japan today with its green mountains and rivers. Now picture it 120 million years ago. Climate: warm, humid, almost subtropical. Vegetation dominated by ferns, conifers, cycads, and the first flowering plants. Landscape: wetlands, river valleys, and dense forests, all filled with prey. In this land, Fukuiraptor was not the sole ruler, but it was among the most dangerous predators. Sharing its world were herbivores like Fukuisaurus, giant sauropods, and primitive birds. Behavior and hunting strategy. Fukuiraptor was a strategic hunter rather than a brute force killer. Its long legs gave it the ability to run at high speeds, chasing prey with bursts of energy. Its massive claws allowed it to slash and grip prey, inflicting deep wounds. Some paleontologists suggest Fukuiraptor may have hunted in small packs, coordinating to bring down prey much larger than a single individual could manage, like juvenile sauropods or fully grown Fukuisaurus. Unlike Tyrannosaurus, which killed with bone-crushing bites, Fukuiraptor likely attacked with speed and precision, leaping, slashing, bleeding its prey until exhaustion. Then its sharp teeth would finish the job. Evolutionary mystery. Where does Fukuiraptor belong? This is where Fukuiraptor becomes especially fascinating. At first, its giant claws suggested it belonged with dromaeosaurs, the raptor family that includes Velociraptor, but deeper studies of its skull and skeleton revealed closer ties to a strange group called Megaraptora. Here lies the puzzle. Some scientists believe megaraptors were descendants of Allosauridae, relatives of Allosaurus. Others argue they were more closely related to Tyrannosauroids, distant cousins of T-Rex. Another camp suggests they were an entirely separate lineage. Even today, the exact evolutionary position of Fukuiraptor remains uncertain. This scientific debate keeps its image shrouded in mystery. Why did it go extinct? Like many other dinosaurs, Fukuiraptor disappeared with time. Possible reasons include climate shifts that altered its ecosystem, competition with rival predators, food shortages as herbivores migrated or vanished. But even in extinction, its fossils whisper stories about Japan's ancient past, a glimpse into its world. Close your eyes and imagine a humid forest 120 million years ago, Sunlight filters through thick ferns and towering conifers. Herds of Fukusaurus graze by a riverbank, their tails swaying. Unseen in the shadows, a pair of sharp eyes track every movement. Muscles tighten, claws gleam like curved blades. With explosive speed, Fukuiraptor lunges forward. Chaos erupts. Prey scatters, but one unlucky herbivore stumbles. The predator's claws sink deep, blood staining the forest floor. Nature reveals its eternal cycle, predator and prey, survival and death, played out in the theater of the Cretaceous. Fascinating facts. Fukuiraptor is one of the few carnivorous dinosaurs discovered in Japan, making it a national treasure. Its giant claws caused decades of scientific confusion about its true identity. It may have been related to Megaraptor from South America, suggesting a vast predator lineage spanning continents. Legacy of Fukuiraptor. Fukuiraptor was not the biggest nor the strongest, but it was a predator of elegance, agility, and mystery. It was like a samurai of the prehistoric world, not towering over its enemies, but striking with precision and speed. Today, in the Fukui Dinosaur Museum, a reconstructed skeleton of Fukuiraptor still stands proudly. Visitors who gaze upon it can almost feel the ancient forest breathe again, hear the cries of prey, and sense the swift attack of this enigmatic hunter. Fukuiraptor, the predator that embodies the mystery of evolution, the ferocity of hunters, and the harsh beauty of prehistoric nature. A reminder that once, long before humans, Earth belonged to dinosaurs, and among them, some were small, but no less terrifying.